doctors. I began to go to doctors, and I had success. In fact, my closing ratio was upwards of about 50%. And the reason for that is because I sold those services because I really believe that we had a value and a service that was going to help doctors help their patients better. Point number 2, you got to believe in what you're doing. And if you believe in what you're doing, you can speak about it in such a way that the receiver of your talk knows it's a little bit something different about Marty. It's a little bit something different about Kimberly. Let me pay attention. So in that particular company, that particular division was a startup. And I guess in terms of the business plan, all of the reps that we had across the country, we weren't really hitting the numbers according to what the venture capitalist company would have liked to have seen at the timing that they would have liked to have seen. So I started to notice reps get let go. I talked to my manager. I was like, do I have anything to worry about here? He was like, no, man, you're number one. I'm like, yeah, but. So 1 year after joining that company, I get a call on April 5th, 2010. Hey, Armors, gotta let you know this is your last day. I was actually headed to an appointment. What's funny about that call is I knew it was coming. I did. I mean, inside, like not up here, but inside. I knew it was coming. I could see the handwriting on the walls, and even though I was like the lead sales rep. And so when I got that call, it didn't hurt nonetheless that I knew it was coming, Kathy. It still hurt, right? I still had to figure out how I was going to support my family. And so I got sick, and the doctor ordered me to bed rest. And so I was on bed rest for 3 days, just waiting to see what should I do next. Do I go for another medical sales career? Do I really look for a different direction? I was unsure. And here's why I was unsure. It's because even though I was in medical sales, and even though I was making what many people refer to as good money, there was something missing. Has anyone been in that situation where you were in a career doing the type of position that, that pays good money, but there was still something missing? By show of hands, has anyone felt that? Great. So that's where I was. And so when I got that call, it was devastating. We still, the bills and all that stuff doesn't stop. But while I was on bed rest, instead of searching for the next job, I just laid there, listening inside for direction. Guess what I heard? I didn't hear a thing. I didn't, man. I didn't hear a thing. It was amazing. I wasn't watching TV or nothing. I was just trying to heal, and I was listening for direction. I didn't hear a thing. And then after I got up, which was about 4 days later, I mean, I wasn't in the bed the whole time, but 4 days later I got up, started shipping the stuff back to the company. And the next day when I came from church, I heard it. And this is what I heard. If you've had success doing things that was not your passion, but you could find a way to get passionate about it, how would your life change? How would my life change if I could really discover what my passion is and go do that thing? So the voice inside told me, get up, go right now, find a book on how to discover your passion, because that's all I knew what to do. So I went to Borders. I went to actually Barnes & Noble's, did a Google search, did the